Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura. This is Small Stuff Big Family. Today we are going to be showing you our favorite family-friendly indoor activities, rainy day activities, cold and snowy day activities, or in our current situation, coronavirus has canceled life activities. Of course, the kids have their electronics, and of course you have board games and the basics, and we do enjoy those things, but I thought that this video I would step outside of the box a little bit and show you some of the things that we also enjoy that are not so much the things that they just do every day, because when we're talking about closing schools and businesses and chances that you could be inside for weeks on end with your kids, I don't know about you, but I want to have a lot of things in my bag to be able to bring out and do with them. So that being said, let's get right on into those activities. Be sure to comment below which one is your favorite, and let me know some of your favorite indoor activities. That way, whenever anybody clicks on this video, they can see all of my ideas, and they can also see all your guys' ideas down below, so we can help each other out during this time. And the cat's on the table. That's probably not sanitary. Thanks a lot, cat. You trying to get us the coronavirus? Get your butt off the table. Oh, I've got a disinfected table, so let's get into it. Our first idea came from a show called Lego Masters that airs on Fox. We watch it on Hulu. I'm not sure if there are other streaming services, but like I said, it originally airs on Fox, and you can catch the reruns on Hulu for sure. So we decided that we would make a Lego building challenge between my son and I. All that you need for this challenge are some Lego pieces, which we had plenty of those lying around from just various Lego boxes and projects that we had done before. We started off with the same two pieces, the same two sizes of pieces. Now we only had one of this green square that was this size, so we put two other smaller green pieces together that made the same size. That way we both started off with the same level playing field. We set a timer for 1 hour, and then we worked on building our construction. Now the theme that we came up with was a restaurant theme, so we both had to build a Lego restaurant and tell our story with it. And then my 13-year-old son was the judge.
I just need the evil.
5 minutes left.
Done!
You're done early? You ready for the judge?
Yep.
From our building challenge, this was my final project. I built a little lakeside cafe type of restaurant, complete with a drive-through that the Incredible Hulk and Captain America were going through. And this was my 7-year-old son's final product. This is his bar/pizza restaurant. There was a helicopter crash that was involved in this, a dinosaur. There were aliens and an FBI agent with his dog that got in an investigation. It was quite the elaborate story. What do you think, Judge?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to say Ben. Because his has an actual storyline to it.
All right.
Let's go!
The next idea comes from one of my favorite YouTube channels. It's called Cosmic Kids Yoga. This lady is so much fun, and I have done several of her videos with my youngest daughter, my son, my stepdaughters. They all really enjoy doing her yoga. The one that we found that we did this time was a Frozen theme, and the girls really loved it.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. She could make ice, zoo, and jump your feet the other way, and frost, zoo, and lift your arms above your head, and snow, zoo.
I personally enjoy doing yoga, and I think it is so good for kids. It strengthens both the mind and the body, which is something that we all could use, especially when we're stuck indoors. It's good to get a little bit of physical activity that doesn't involve running around and getting hurt. Another super fun activity for our girls is making friendship bracelets. My stepdaughter purchased this kit, but you can also just buy regular embroidery thread. You can use regular yarn and beads. You can do friendship bracelets a ton of different ways. There are tutorials all over the internet on how to do different kinds. And she really enjoyed making these. Her dad helped her out a lot with this because she was a little young for this particular kit, but needless to say, they really enjoy this, and it passes quite a bit of time. Another YouTube channel that we have used for art projects over and over again, and we keep going back to it, is called Artsonia After School Art Club. We did a bird project this time, but we have done so many of these projects. There are a ton of different types of art projects to choose from for kids of all different ages. We highly recommend them.
Today, we have a fun art project from Mrs. H, an art teacher from Texas.
Look at all those birdie eyes. Those are cute. There you go, Lex. That's good. That's good. And do the other two. Good job. I love it. Was that fun, Lex?
Yeah! Here's the Eva twin.
That's the back. Let me see the front. Oh, the evil twins are on the back. Let me see the front. Hold it still, I can't see. Aw, so cute. And if you want to know my personal opinion, I think this is totally fun for adults to do too. This is my final product. My 7-year-old son really wasn't into the bird idea, so he found his own abstract art idea that he was following along with. These art projects online are so cool. They're very educational. I mean, you really can't go wrong when you mix art education and your own creativity and imagination. You're wondering about ideas for your teenager? This is my 13-year-old and I playing a game called golf. You just get a regular deck of playing cards. Each person gets 4 cards laid out, and you can only look at the 2 cards that are closest to you. You put 1 card down face up for the deck. You look at your cards and see what you have. The goal is to get the lowest number possible. Kings are 0, so you want to try to get as many kings as you can. And aces are 1, 2s, 3s, 4s, etc. are all the face value, and then queens and jacks are worth 10 points. So those are the ones you definitely want to stay away from. And so you can swap out your card. You just take turns. You can either pick the card that's face up on the deck or pick a new card. And then you want to switch them out. Now, the key is you don't know what those 2 back cards are. So anytime you find a low card that you want to try to switch out those back cards for, it's going to be a gamble. I have screwed myself many times where I had like a 1 or a 2 and I wanted to swap it out with the back card, and the back card ended up being a king. Once you get your cards to where you think that you can beat the other player, then you want to knock. And after you knock, the other person gets to go 1 more time. You flip over all 4 of your cards. Whoever has the lowest score wins. I'm gonna knock. Oh! I didn't get to see what you had. What'd you have? You had a queen.
Play
That's
again,
a 10.
play again.
Again. Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
And then here's a magic trick that he taught himself. Watch this. This one.
All right. Tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay. Stop.
All right. This card right here is the 9 of clubs.
Magic. Let's not forget the educational activities. I'll show you a couple of our favorites. This one is scholastic.com/learn-at-home. I'll leave the link down below. But they have different programs for different age levels. It is a free account that you can register for. It gives you the username and password that you can use right here. And you can scroll down and see that each day there's a story to watch, a book to read, a video to watch, and then a drawing and writing activity every single day, and they're all on a different topic. So the first day is spiders, the second day is weather, and so on and so forth. We really love this one to keep up with reading and writing. And then the next educational activity that we like online is a website called Prodigy. You can do either of these either on the computer or on a mobile device like a tablet or a smartphone. As you're creating the account, it will ask for information based on where you live, and it will ask for your child's grade level so that the questions that they ask will be math questions that are based on your child's grade level and will be appropriate for your child. It is really cute. The gameplay reminds me of a Pokemon type game. You'll explore this world, and as you're exploring the world with your character, you come across different creatures that will be wanting to battle you. And the way that you battle the creatures and defeat them is by answering math questions. As you can see, the questions will be appropriate. This is selected for my child who is grade level 2, and these should be questions that he knows the answer to, and they will get progressively harder as the game goes on as well. So if your child ever gets stuck, if they don't know what it's asking for, you can click on the little green highlighted areas, and that will give you some more explanation if your child gets stuck and needs some assistance. It's really fun. My 7-year-old really enjoys playing this game. Another family favorite of ours are the Minute to Win It games. This is from Christmas. Actually, this is not recently, but we have played this many times during Christmas, holidays. You can find different themed Minute to Win It games if you want to, or just regular Minute to Win It games. I'll link a couple websites that have different ideas down below. But again, these are just fun little quick activities that you can get the whole entire family in on, no matter what age they are. We have kids, again, down from age 3 all the way up to the age 13, and they all enjoy playing Minute to Win It games with us. Now, I know some parents are not a big fan of slime or other messy activities, but hear me out. There is a key to making a messy activity successful, and that key is supervision. We have tried all different kinds of slime recipes. There are about 1.5 million recipes out there. We like the one that uses regular white school glue, shaving cream, and contact solution. You can also add a few drops of food coloring if you want to make it colorful, and you can add glitter, other different texture pieces, things like that. But the key to it is just mixing the ingredients in a little bit at a time and just keep working with it. If it's too sticky, you need to add more shaving cream or contact solution. And if it's not sticky enough where it's just kind of like mush, then you probably need more glue. Now let's show them your slime.
I gotta go faster. Yeah. But guys, it can come off.
Keep it on the table, goofball. Another idea that is sort of messy, but again, with supervision and the right rules, you can make it doable. This is those little water beads is what they're called, or Orbeez, but this is like a generic form of them. You can find them on Amazon. I'll link them below. They're very inexpensive. They start out really teeny tiny. You add water, let them sit for several hours, and then they will expand and become these like mushy little gel type balls. We add it to a larger bin. We just got this bin from the Dollar Tree, and if you add a tub that's deep enough, because these things tend to bounce, it kind of keeps them a lot more contained. Add a few measuring spoons and scoops and let your children's imagination do the rest. And the motto in our household is, when all else fails, have a living room dance party. You really can't go wrong with some good tunes and a little bit of fun and movement. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your own ideas down below and click the subscribe button so that you can see us again next time. Have an amazing day.